friends, and welcome back to Stan's Cutlery Universe. And it's been a little bit since I've done a review, but or any videos. I've been kind of just I got a little bit burnt out. I'm not going to lie, but I have a traveling box of knives here from North Star Knife Reviews, Ray, and I figured to be fair to the rest of the people behind me that are, this box is going to get sent to, that I need to get off my Heineken and start working on these reviews. So that's what I'm going to do. This is an overview of all the knives, just a quick look at every knife that was sent. There's a total of 7 of them. I will not be reviewing every one of them because some of them are just not my forte. I don't really know like what to say about them. For lack of better terms, they're not my cup of tea. That might be the statement. The rest of them, I will be trying to make some videos within this next week. This is Saturday, April 19th, the day before Easter. I hope everybody is having a blessed weekend. Enjoy your Easter weekend. But let's just take a quick look at all these knives. And I'm going to wet my whistle here real quick with some Dr. Pepper Zero. Okay, the first knife up to bat is a CKRT M16. Now, my understanding is of these knives, there is many different profiles to the blades and stuff that you can get. I've always wanted to look at an M16 by CKRT. So this, okay, I see. This is the M16-01S. Okay, so that's a different thing. I can see one thing already that I necessarily don't like, and that's the tip down carry only. Does allow you to switch sides though, but it feels pretty good. The flipper and everything feels pretty good. But like I said, this is just a quick overview. More than likely we'll do a review on this because I've always, like I said, I've always wanted to really take a look at the M16 series. So this one will more than likely get reviewed. Okay, next up, the Hen and Rooster 232-BLPB. This is made in Germany, Hen and Rooster International. This knife is probably getting reviewed just because it is a beautiful copperhead, large copperhead, I'd even say, or full size. The bone is beautiful. I like it when you get, me personally, when you get a little bit of white showing through. The jigging, not my favorite jigging in the world, but it's got good walk and talk. Because I've already looked at these a little bit. Oh, that snap. And this size copperhead fits my hand nicely. Oh, I like that. But yeah, there. So I'm not going to get too much into this one either, because this one will, I can 99.9% positively tell you it's going to get reviewed. So it's getting wrapped back up for the review day. And like I said, the ones that I am reviewing, these will all be dropping within this next week here. This next one, I am not going to lie. When I pulled this out of the box and realized and seen what it was, I was like, oh, this is a Remington R1253. Look at that. Oh, yes. This here, I love the size of this. Just a gorgeous knife. This is now I'm trying to find one to get. This is a beautiful lockback. Oh, made in the US of A. This thing is a big boy. I really, really like it. So I'm going to do a review of it. And made in 1992. Yeah, this one's definitely getting reviewed. I'm not going to go say too much more about it right now because that one's definitely getting reviewed. Like I said, when I pulled that one out of the box, I was literally like, oh, daddy likey. Next one up is a nice company that I have had a lot of experience with. I started buying these well over 10 years ago, but I've never bought this one, and that's San Remo. Look at that. And it's got a Tonto, modified Tonto blade. Oh, frame lock. This is the 1161. This is an awesome knife. Tip up carry. This one is going to get reviewed. This was another knife that I was like, oh wow, that is, oh. So far we got definitely, well, the first four already I said I'm going to review. So yeah. Now we're coming into the ones that I am more than likely not going to review. And the first one is an Elk Ridge fillet knife. Nothing against Elk Ridge. I like Elk Ridge knives. I don't know much more about fillet knives than they got to have some flexibility, which this one does. I've had good luck with Elk Ridge. This looks to be well made. Nothing wrong with it. ERO028, nothing wrong with it. If you're in the market for a fillet knife, I would say probably get one. Most Elk Ridge knives are well made and budget friendly. You know, this is probably $20, maybe a little more knife. It has really nice flex. That's all I know about fillet knives. So I'm not going to review that. So that one's just going to be put back in the box to be forwarded. Nothing, again, nothing wrong with that knife. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. The next one up, I chuckled when I seen it. It's the CKRT Minimalist. I've already done a review on this knife because I own its twin. It's one of my favorite everyday carry around the around your neck, you know, neck knife. It comes with this lanyard. It's a great piece. The video's in my collection somewhere. It is well made, well thought out. So that's why I'm not doing that one. Next up is the Kershaw 1446. Good looking piece. Kind of grippy here. I like the wrench design for the clip. It's really kind of cool and unique looking. Again, this is a tip down carry only. I have a ton of Kershaws. I do a lot of Kershaw reviews. And pretty much with Kershaw, you either like them or you don't. This one, I have so many of them, I'm not going to put another Kershaw review up there. And it's okay for me. It's a little small for my hand. I like the bulkiness, though, the cross width. So, you know, this one I'm not going to review just simply because I have so many Kershaw knives already that are in the review, that have been reviewed and that are in the junket to be reviewed. What am I trying to say? It's where, you know, when you know you're going to do something, but you, oh well, anyways, that are going to be reviewed. So I just think I'm not going to review this one because I'm not going to add more onto the list already. So out of a box of 7, 3 of them are not going to be reviewed. These 4 are going to be reviewed. Like I said, I will try to drop a review, at least one review every other day for this week coming up. I have cut back on my videos some for my mental stability and helping me get things done. Some of it was getting things done around the house for Easter. We're having a brunch over here with the family. And it wasn't that our house was trashed, but I just wanted to do a few extra touch-ups and stuff. But now the weather's nice up here in northern Michigan, so I got to get outside and clean up my yard and do all that stuff. And it's just time for me to take my yard back. And anybody that's ever had a year or so or a while where they just didn't feel good body-wise and stuff, and they just couldn't do stuff out in their yard, you definitely understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, things, you just got to get out there. You got to do stuff, and you just have to take care of that stuff and do it. Oh, also that was included in this box is this came from John over at JO Ventures. He had some really nice gifts in there for me. In fact, they were really nice. I should have, yeah. I'm hoping that I can do as good of a job passing the gifts forward, you know, gifts from me to the next individual, which I believe it's Chris down there at Radio Geek Blades on this one. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but that's probably who's getting this box next. So hopefully I can either get it sent out to him this next week at the end of the week, or maybe what'd be cool is Chris lives in the same state as I do. Maybe we could meet and do lunch or something, and I could just pass the box off and we could actually meet and have some fun, you know, checking out knives and stuff together. But we'll have to see how it works out. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching and listening to me ramble on. I appreciate it. I appreciate your all's patience with me because I can sometimes be a true idiot. With that being said, like I said, live long, prosper, and collect your own way.